Hello, and welcome to another thrilling, episode of Prog Review. And today, if you hadn't read the title or description, we're doing it Greek style. Oh yeah, we're doing it Greek style because we're looking at Vangelis and Albedo 0.39. Just rolls off the tongue, that title, doesn't it? Just rolls off the tongue. And this is the new music on vinyl reissues, limited edition on translucent blue. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. But in a minute. Oh wait a minute. I haven't got the Wikipedia page up to crib from. Oh no! What am I going to do? There's I think there's a reissue campaign by Music on Vinyl because this one's out, and so is I think Spiral's coming out as well. I might give that one a look at it as well. Originally released back in 1976. I don't know. I guess this is this Vangelis at the height of his powers? I guess so. I guess it is because the previous record out would have been Heaven and Hell, wasn't it? Yeah, 1975. Well, I think we've already covered that one. John Anderson appears on that, and this interesting because Heaven and Hell 75. And this one, and I think Spiral as well, they all featured tracks from these, all featured in my favourite TV show when I was a kid. One of those defining moments in your life. It's Carl Sagan's Cosmos, and it's one of the reasons why I bought this actually, because it features Polestar, which I believe appeared in the show, and I thought, oh, what the hell, let's try it out. But this is a concept album which is themed around space physics. Oh yeah, no dragons or goblins here, my son. We're talking cosmic. This is the cosmic prog. It's even bigger than that, and it's talking about albedo, not rapido. Do you remember with Antoine Decaune? Do you remember that? Rapido, albedo, not libido, which sometimes wanes when you get a bit older, but it comes back. It's got practice. The fun is the practice. It's albedo. I'm getting off topic somewhat. The albedo is about the reflective nature of planets and planetary bodies. Oh yeah, the perfect reflective body has a rating of 100, but the Earth is was it 0.39? That is the reflective albedo. Not albino. That's people who are born with lack of pigment. Albedo. And apparently that's changed recently. The current value is 0.30. So this is out of date. The album is out of date. Can you believe that? I couldn't believe it. I'm shocked to read that we've lost our albedo. Not libido, and we're not albinos. It's albedo. I'm gonna run this joke into the ground until there are laughs. I can't hear you laughing. No one's laughing. Should really script this, but I'm not going to do that because this is YouTube. It's meant to be amateur. So yeah, back in 1976, this came out, and Vangelis, he plays all the instruments, even the spoons. You got synthesizers, acoustic drums, bass, xylophone, gamelan, even the speaking clock. And Verity was in the room, and I like to explain to her what the speaking clock was during the playback of this record, and then I let her dial the speaking clock. So for the first time in 30 years, somebody dialed the speaking clock, and there must have been a little light come on at BT, British Telecom. Who remembers Busby? Someone's using the speaking clock, sir. What are we going to do? Do you remember as a kid? It was a rare treat to actually dial the speaking clock to make sure that all the clocks in the house were right, or was that just me? Yeah, Mum, it's 23 minutes past 10. Exactly. Beep, beep, beep. And then there was that time they changed the voice, didn't they? It went from, was it man to woman or woman to? I can't remember which way round it was. Now you should be able to select it. They should have like various celebrities doing it. Brian Blessed. Homer Simpson. Be great. But I'm off topic. So this is a concept album. That was with the fantastic Polestar, which for me is the tippity top song of the record. I love it, and it was used in other TV shows because I played. The Missus was in as well. Missus was wandering by, and I said, "Listen to this. You know this." And she went, "Yeah, that was used in." We couldn't figure out which one it was. It wasn't Wicker's World, was it? It was some sort of money program. I don't know, but it wasn't just Cosmos. But back in the day, a lot of instrumental music from people like Vangelis and Mike Oldfield and whatnot was used in TV shows. Funny that was a thing. So yeah, Polestar's really good. And then we have like the speaking clock. It's true. So 3/4 is this gamelan sequence and synthesizer line going on. It's all right. Again, it's funny because even though there's a synthesizer pulse, there's a synthetic pulse through the album. There's also a very organic, analog, kind of human pulse because the drums and so we've got a gamelan, and there's also it's just got a very interesting. He's used, like I say, I think it's more the rhythm side of things, which kind of differentiates it from other synthesizer albums. And I like that. I really appreciate it. I thought that was pretty good. And overall, I mean, again, I found it a rather nebulous album. I mean, bits didn't necessarily jump out at me and go boo, because that'd be weird. But you know what I mean. I enjoyed Polestar, and the rest of it kind of washed over me in a Vangelis flavoured fog. And not in a bad way. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very interesting and fun album, and I like the fact that it wasn't all beeps and boops, and it wasn't like Jean-Michel Jarre where there is a kind of a sheen to it. There is a cold sheen to it. It really does, that human touch that Vangelis has, and you get that with everything. I think he does. There is an inherent humanity to his work, which is quite interesting for somebody who's like predominantly a synthesist. Isn't he? So yeah, and at the end, the album's engineer Keith Spencer Allen actually does some narration on the last track. Various bits of information about the Earth and measurements and whatnot, which again brings a documentary feel to it, and also a human feel to the album as well. So I mean, yeah. Overall, I mean, again, I've not heard this album before. I wouldn't say I know what's my favourite Vangelis album. Vangelis' Greatest Hits. That's I know of him, but I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like a die-hard fan. I know the hits, and so it was good to like Heaven and Hell. I really like that record. It's all right. I wouldn't say it's great. It's all right. You know what I mean. It's good when John Anderson turns up, and then it reminds me of Cosmos. I like that bit. This is the same with this, but no, I thought it was good fun. I thought it was interesting. I played it a couple of times, and but it does kind of there's got a bit in the middle where it just kind of, I wouldn't say runs out of steam. It's just because it is such a spacey record, it doesn't draw your focus. It allows your mind to kind of wander. Maybe that's the point of it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You've listened to it. But yeah, it really is the rhythmic aspect for me that kind of draws me back, that pulls me in, and I think that was interesting. That I found interesting. So yeah, in terms of a rating, yeah, it weren't bad. Ooh. Oh, we didn't show you the record, did we? Do you want to see the record? Shall I show you it? Or shall I do the rating first? I'm going to do the rating first. I'm going to give this 3.5 Sword of Orions out of 5. It's 3.5 Sword of Orions out of 5. Because it's alright. It's alright. But I'm going to give it half because of the blue vinyl, which we're going to show you now. See? Oh, I'm good. But it's got one of these horrible bags that you have to... And then it gets stuck. And then you get stuck to it. I don't like these. Because look, if you're not careful, look. You get stuck to it. Ow. That's not cool. So you don't get other record reviewers doing that. I try and tickle the funny bone. You know me. Try and make you laugh, isn't it? It's a laugh. So yeah, it's fairly standard on the outside. It's got, and then silver, and then just in case you didn't know, it's got a Vangelis' Albedo, not Rapido, not Libido, and certainly not Albino or Albino. You say Albino, I say Albino. But look, it's blue. Blue, blue, electric blue. That's the colour of my room, whereas you sit. There you go. Isn't that lovely blue? And the spiral one that's come out is in a weird spirally gold colour, which should be fun. But yeah, I have touched the vinyl, by the way, which means it is totally ruined. But no download code, no CD. No, I don't like that. I want to download. Where's my download, man? I feel that when they don't include a download code in these sets, that they are cheaping. They're being a bit cheapskate. Did you see how I slid that back in the bag with one hand? Did you see that? Only a professional could do that. Only a professional could actually do that. You couldn't do it. You'd have to. But I just slid it in. Oh yeah, that's why I'm popular with the ladies. Just slide it in to the sleeve. Oh, that's a horrible mental image I've just given you there. But there you go. So that was that. That was Albedo from Vangelis. I play everything. I play drum. I play keyboard. I play guitar. I bass. That was him rehearsing for Yes. That was. And Chris Christ said he's got to go. He's got to go. Can't use him. He's far too clever. Anyway, I'm so glad that you popped along. I'm so glad that we did all this. You know, it's it's good. And we'll do this all again soon. There's only one more thing left to say, and that is Prog on.